Are you starting?
Okay, here's the audience. Ashton, Marianne. There's, where's the Zoom? Well, anyway, that's Cheryl in the back and me. Okay. Oh, and Jude, the fussy one. Okay, Emma, whenever you're ready. We'll pull a chair here so my arm doesn't break trying to hold this.
About 2 months ago, we had Halloween, and my husband and I, we took Jude out for his first trick-or-treat. Well, after he received like tons of candy, more than he probably should have eaten, we came home, and the next day he came up to me, he brought his costume, and he goes, trick-or-treat. He wanted me to take him out the very next day. So I had to explain to him that we don't go trick-or-treating every day. But like most people, he really enjoys that tradition. But what if there was a tradition where instead of going door to door for candy, you went door to door and got money? Well, on New Year's morning on Smith Island, this is exactly what happens. Smith Island is a small island in the middle of the Chesapeake Bay, just off of Maryland. It was founded in the 1600s by John Smith, not Pocahontas' John Smith, a different guy. And it has 3 fishing villages, and the total population is about 200. But New Year's Give is an old tradition that originated in England, and it has merged 2 European customs and has become the custom that it is today. So what exactly is New Year's Give? Well, my friend Taylor, she's lived on the island her whole life. Her family's lived there their whole lives, and they've been there since the island was founded. They participate in this event every single year. She says that New Year's Give is a Smith Island tradition that happens on Christmas and New Year's. The kids say New Year's Give and get $1 or $2 from every house in the neighborhood. It's just like trick-or-treating, but with money. The age range is similar too. So the children go door to door and collect money from the community. They have little cans or bags that are decorated, and they don't have to dress up. They just go door to door. Taylor also stated that there's an old-timey tradition that people like my papa and grandma use, but not very many people still do it. They want a boy to come to their house first, not a girl, because a boy is good luck. That is only for New Year's though, not Christmas. So the first boy that comes to the door usually gets a big prize. And this can be extra money, even up to $20, or a special gift. My brother, we lived on Smith Island, my family did for a while, and my brother, I remember on New Year's, would get up extra early and basically race the other boys to get to the houses first so that they could get the special gift or the extra money. It was a really fun thing that they did. But where did this come from? It came from England. Tina, Taylor's mom, said the islanders believe that this tradition originated from England, and they brought this tradition over here. It's been going on ever since there has been a Smith Island. Tangier is another island near Smith Island, just off of Virginia. They do it too, but only on New Year's. Taylor said that she couldn't quite verify this information though. It's just a common knowledge among the islanders of where it came from. So I did a little research and found out that many cultures across Europe have traditions where they give children money on New Year's. In Wales, the National Museum says that going door to door for money is a Welsh tradition. They state that children would form groups and go from house to house, bearing good wishes for the health and prosperity of the family during the year to come. They would receive small gifts of money or food for their efforts. In Scotland, they also have the tradition of going door to door for money. And Marcia Lusted, a history journalist, stated that this tradition also has to do with welcoming the first foot or visitor of the year into the house. If the household wants to have good luck in the new year, the first foot visitor should be a dark-haired male that brings gifts. But why the dark hair? Well, that's because in that time period, if a tall blonde person came to the door, it was probably a Viking with an axe coming to take over the village. That's what she said anyways. So, but New Year's Give has merged different elements from these two traditions into the tradition that it is today. From the Calending in Wales, they go door to door to ask for money, and the Smith Islanders have kept that similar tradition of going door to door and asking for money. They've also kept some elements from First Foot in Scotland of the first boy coming to the door bringing good luck. But the first boy does not have to have dark hair, and he also doesn't have to bring gifts to the household. He just gets money. So it sounds like a pretty good deal to me. New Year's Give is an old custom that's upheld on Smith Island since the 1600s when it was founded. It has merged different elements of these traditions into the one custom that it is today. Though it seems similar to Halloween, it is completely different and is from different roots as well. But many people who live on Smith Island have practiced this for generations. It's just a part of life there. And there was an older fellow that he's since gone to be with the Lord, but he used to take 4 quarters and tape them together and decorate the tape. Actually, it looks something like this, and I can pass it around if you want to look at it. And he would decorate the quarters, just a special thing for the kids every year. So it's a very special tradition to the Islanders. It's been largely lost in America. It didn't really make it past the islands, but it is preserved on these tiny islands in the Chesapeake Bay, especially on Smith Island. Thank you.